Abusia confusion kese bi asi ewo eye nsawam aduagiri anwumre ya enye fedi agro captain ko just smart update ni na aba montebe to Ghana for ide anima ha Kasapa Media subscribe and like and comment the show you follow ye also share media platform ni na no Kasapa Media ko na Afenyo Markin so agene de pa enye fedi agro kra wo se kane na oye majority leader but ene no oye minority leader ewe kan say parliament house nti untimi ba bonten emeka kasa nsem nsemfu bia emfanfa eye NDC for supporters no abusuya wa kana adwa che ne pa enye fedi agro mbese medu brintin yenko hwe nsama asi ewo nsawam aduagiri na afi captain ko just smart expose the power dia ba bonten fa Afenyo Markin hono yente bi so embrace ya osha no follow you also share media platform no subscribe we are na wa share video na commenting so e dey my yente mra.
Professor Hagen, the presidential candidate of the Convention People's Party.
Yeah, CPP.
Yeah, I mean, I was there. I saw the discussion. He was sitting left. Somebody was sitting right from the NPP. Freddie Blay was there. Peter Lajete,
yeah.
and a few other big guys in the New Patriotic Party met the CPP leadership. We had an agreement that, okay, the candidate. What would be the reason? MPP bet me a Elembele constituency. I could say the candidate. Wouldn't you put the idea in the buy?
Well,
you portray what to go and say. I bema Elembele constituency MPP for Virginia Tum. Honorable Abraham Osei Edu, former Tema MP. And also Yanko Kase because of Kwame Nkrumah. Na Nkrofo say UP form pe Kwame Nkrumah sem. But J Kufuor there or a different UP man. Na Kwame Kufuor so Nkrumahist. That was the trick. Tie dey no kotu mu elembele na dem ne jatob ne fai. Say oh say na MPP for kura no omo ntan Kwame Nkrumah. J Kufuor ntan Kwame Nkrumah. Honorable Abraham Osei Edu, former majority leader. Nanado, yay, and no Safmafo, and orchestrating any tune, ya, near man Natoshi.
your call.
EBD MP. And no say Chairman Sambo. So I remember very well, 2 days after Prime Minister Noka said there's been a coup d'etat, palace coup in the New Patriotic Party, because majority leader of parliament. We are then the big wigs of the party ganging up to just throw such a noble man. Abraham said, "Oh, a fine politician." It's what can save the MPP. They say me who say me shade and so me who say negotiations in Kosovo. What we negotiate? NDC parliamentary candidates no. Forget it. Look, so our party penny for from no trust negotiate here. To our dream, 1 year regional minister be DC. That's all. Now, we negotiate because they say no. Yeah, Pema country no in adjo. You who say yeah, parliamentary seat ni na wie.
Yeah. And this will 185. It's I got just about 3 per night.
Yanko tesano. I don't pay no home about no kakra.
Don't play to the gallery and be doing what you are doing. We are all watching. 20 days. Because they are here, you know.
Right, so at the moment the results are about to be declared for the Suhum constituency. So we'll get the microphone closer to know what the results are now. Right, so according to the EC officials, they are claiming that they are done with the collation of the results. We have a projection on the screen, which I'm sure my camera will be able to pan so that you can also get to have a look. But let's hear from the returning officer as well.
You are blocking the projection.
Sorry.
We are six left. We have 6 left.
Right, so just like I was indicating, as much as There are some misunderstandings ongoing in here. There are some projected results on the screen. I can't confirm at the moment what these results are all about, but I can see some numbers. Also, a CID officer is trying to prevent some of the party agents who are claiming that they wouldn't sign the provisional results that are yet to be projected and be declared by the returning officer from the EC here. I can see him signing on some pink sheets, which is indicating that the results are ready for them to be declared, so that we'll get to know who will be representing the Suhum constituency in Parliament. That should be happening in about 5 to 10 minutes, I should say. In as much as some of the people are claiming to be disagreeing with the results, we can see that some police officials are forming a circle to protect the returning officer to be able to proceed with what he's supposed to do here. And all of this is happening inside the Tesano police station. It's been a very long day for them, trying to put together results from all the polling stations in the Suhum constituency. And finally, the time is here for the results to be declared, so that we will know who will be the winner and also be the member of parliament elect to represent the Suhum constituency. There are still some signings ongoing on the pink sheets by the returning officer, who, like I mentioned, will be mentioning the results, so that we'll get to know what the outcome has been like, and also we'll get to know the name, the lucky name that will be mentioned at the end of the day, to be able to represent the constituents of Suhum in Parliament. Right, so before the declaration of the results, let me just try and engage an individual who has been claiming that he has not signed any of the papers in front of the returning officer. Let's get to hear from him exactly what the problem is, to know if they belong to the camp of the NDC or the NPP. Sir, you're live on TV3. Can I engage you briefly? What exactly is the problem? Because I'm hearing you haven't signed some papers.
We are saying that whatever is going on here is illegal, and illegality is being perpetrated on Ghanaians. This illegality, they did it in 2020 and got away with it. They've started the same modus operandi, and they are using the police service here to try to do an illegality. They are supposed to.
How is it illegal?
What is going on there? A number of polling stations cannot be accounted for, and you are declaring results. You want 6 polling stations and 5 polling stations which are made up of over voting. They have accepted it, and this one amounted to almost 2,000 to 3,000 votes. You want to declare results?
The results that are being collated from the same polling centers.
That is why we are saying the same area, but discrepancies in the results, and that is what we are talking about. We agree with the regional director. Stop it.
Just to confirm, which party agent are you?
I am the Deputy National Director of Election, NDC, Dr. Tanko Rashid Computer. I'm the one speaking to you. I am here on the authority of His Excellency and my boss, Dr. Manibuama. And I'm telling you that illegality that they are doing, being aided by the Ghana police, they must stop it. They must stop it with immediate effect.
So are you saying that you're calling on the EC to revisit the constituencies for a recollation?
We had a gentleman agreement with the regional deputy director who is here, and told him that whatever they are doing must be suspended. That is how the Adojiri one has been suspended. And that is why we told them the illegality they did in the morning by declaring Fanteako North again is total illegality, and we are going to cause the arrest of that officer. I am telling you, we will cause the arrest and prosecute everybody who aided them in that. That's right. Mark it. If we don't start arresting people, those who are condoning and are abetting this crime, the Ghana will not get peace.
You've also made mention of the fact that you haven't signed your pink sheets that should give the EC the opportunity to be able to declare the results professionally. Why hasn't that been done?
Why would that be done? When the Electoral Commission themselves cannot even authenticate their own pink sheets. They cannot even authenticate their own pink sheets. And they are being aided by a CID officer here. We are watching them. There's life after today.
So when the results are being mentioned anyway, what will be next
we are not going to accept any illegality coming out here. If they declare anybody here, the person will stay in his house. He shouldn't dare come near Parliament. Mark my words. If they declare anybody here, that person shouldn't dare near Parliament.
What happened to the person?
Let them come. Let them come. Ghanaians gave us the mandate. The mandate was given to us to control Parliament and control the presidency. No illegality will help them. We know what they are doing here. To help them and illegal people and impose it on Ghanaians. It won't happen. It won't happen today. Try it. Let them use, they can go and bring all their armories and come and help them declare it. It won't happen. We won't accept it. This illegality must stop. What kind of thing is that? CI 127 is very clear as how declaration of results is done. Look at what they did this morning. And then the nose of the security officers here, a deputy returning officer was here declaring results. Instead of them to arrest him and handcuff him and go and lock him up, they aided him. They aided him to do that. Tell me on the law, CI 127, that a deputy returning officer can declare a parliamentary election, and they allow it to go. This is how we want to have free and fair elections in Ghana. Is that how we bring peace in Ghana? These are the things they do and create anarchy in Ghana, and then people will be blaming NDC for trying to bring people. If I knew, I would have amassed people here. If the one would have created instability for them. These are the things they do. You sit behind the house. We're at the transition meeting. When they call me to come and see what is going on here, only for me to arrive and I see that security officers are aiding illegality. They are aiding and abetting illegality. Intimidating our agents and another thing. That is unfair, and we will bring it on board to the presidency. This is what we are going to bring on.
Right. We have been speaking to Tanko Rashid Computer, who is the Deputy Director, IT and Elections for the National Democratic Congress. You are also a party agent. I have spotted you in here for a very long time. It got to a point where you were exchanging words with some other agents as well. What is it looking like at the moment, now that it looks like it has come to an end?
So what I can say is that the EC officials are in bed with the security, and they are actually intimidating us. We started this collation from Suhum on the 7th throughout the night to the 8th, and as we speak, the EC director has not even yet helped us to collate and summarize the presidential results. I don't know why he's in a hurry to do that for the parliamentary, because the presidential actually precedes the parliamentary. And we came here since morning. It's been peaceful, but at a point we realized that the EC officials only take directives from the NPP. The NPP are not the commissioner, so they take directives from them and come back to us to say that from the commissioner we have to do this and that. The independent candidates have some concerns. We NDC also have some concerns, and at this moment I don't think that we are going by whatever they are doing back there, because it doesn't look like we've had a consensus or we are doing it together.
So is this to say that EC has not been fair when it comes to working with you? Is that what you're trying to say?
He hasn't been fair, and would also say that not only has it not been fair, but he's been compromised. I don't care if someone says that I'm alleging, but he's been compromised.
Thank you so much for engaging us as well. We have been speaking to the Council for the National Democratic Congress, and she has also been here since morning, trying to ensure that the results that they have been able to gather from the various polling stations will be put together so that the declaration will be made. But it looks as though at this point, where they are all expecting that everything will be done and also concluded, there are misunderstandings coming largely from the camp of the National Democratic Congress, where they are claiming that there are other 6 constituencies that should 6 polling stations, I beg your pardon, that should have been added in the constituency results, the Suhum constituency, so that they will be able to have a complete one that will be declared by the EC. They also made mention of the fact that they don't have a returning officer here who would be able to declare the results to make it official and also professional as per the EC law. But it looks as though they are also paying a deaf ear to most of the concerns coming from the NDC. Results are being calculated and being put together. When you also get to have a view of the screen that I am seeing in here, some results have been projected and they are still doing their own calculation. I wouldn't want to be in a rush to mention the results that have been projected until the officer from the Electoral Commission gets to announce and also makes it official. Then I would be able to proceed to declare or mention them to you viewers who are watching us either from your home, from work, online, or wherever you're watching us from. This is your Election Command Center live on TV3, also on Facebook at TV3 Ghana and on DSTV channel 279. You should also know that this coverage is streamed across all our social media platforms, including X, Twitter, and on YouTube as well. So if you're having any challenge with any of the social media apps, just hop on these apps that I've mentioned and you will get to have a feel and also get to know what is happening here in Tesano regarding the 4 constituencies in the eastern region. So yes, the declaration is about to be made and we'll get to hear what the results are now.
After this, I have a talk voice. After the correction from Suhum constituency, 6 polling stations were annulled by all the candidates' agents. Therefore, results from 160 polling stations. Total vote cast. The results from 160 polling stations. I mentioned the name according to the candidates as they appear. Frank Esedu Bakwe, pulls 16,855 votes. Prince Ado pulls 15,259. Emmanuel Dede Uyafi pulls 159. Kojo Asante pulls 14,860. Total valid votes 47,133. Total rejected ballots 671. Total vote cast 47,804. Therefore, by the power invested in me as the returning officer for Suhum constituency, I hereby declare Frank Esedu Bakwe as MP elect for Suhum constituency 2024 election. Thank you. Thank you.
Right, Honorable, congratulations to you. I'm sure it's been a long day for you.
Very long day. It's great, and thanks be to God.
What should your constituents expect from you, Honorable?
Service with integrity, like the police.
There have been a lot of things that happened in your constituency. Right.
Media, where's media? Come. Regional chairman. Wait. Senior Obi.
Right, so just like you have heard from the declaration by the EC, Frank Esiedu Bequin has been declared as the MP-elect for Suhum constituency, which goes in favor of the New Patriotic Party. You've heard from him that the constituency should expect quite a lot from him, as he has been declared as the Member of Parliament elect. We are also going to be getting a brief address from the NPP to get to know how they feel about this. Most of the officials have been here since morning, ensuring that everything will be collated and also done very well. And at the end of the day, it looks as though their waits at the Tesano police station inside the coalition center has not been a waste at all. So they will be engaging us briefly, so we get to know what will be happening. We are live on TV3. You can take it away.
So, again, we, the MPP, thank God once again that after patiently following due process, we have gotten our third seat for the day after following due process. In all the collation, we patiently went through the pink sheets. The NDC and the independent candidate rejected 5 polling station pink sheets. We said no problem. If they are rejecting the inclusion of those 5 polling stations plus another polling station pink sheet that could not be found, we will still yield to them. That said, we still won by a comfortable margin. We thank God that when security was properly provided and the EC was firm, we've all seen transparently what we have achieved. We believe in democracy as MPP. We believe in the rule of law, and we don't believe in violence. We don't believe in the rule of the brow. We do not believe in unnecessary chaos. Therefore, we will continue to encourage our friends that let us all be law-abiding. There are further collations to be done tomorrow. Let us all demonstrate to the world that we are Ghanaians who believe in the rule of law. I shall.
All right. So that's it. Eduano, me de nyame asekwase low battery be good because you are bre. Machine na kura so abre. Etino protozoa.
Yeah.
They declare the so a winner.
Oh, but it's still in contention.
No, but I think that the NDC should leave it.
Yeah, but you see, it should be won in a fair way. No, you be a factory check. General, you be a factory check. Whereas they are protesting, and that is the reason for the rule of law and, of course, the democracy. Matthias Juma, no, it's who declare, then he will know so declare. But the result is still in contention. And he says that Obiko, I didn't say declare a police station. Now Obi winning. Yeah, they call another year or say different person winning. I mean, what is that? NDC for official parliamentary coalition site. No, almost 191 seats, and anything short of that, they should go to court. I think they should leave it. Leave what, General?
All right,
we have all our coalition. We have done it. We have the figures. The NDC is aware they have lost. In fact, they have their own collated results. And the kind of thing they are saying is not good for democracy. It is not. They cannot say that because their foot soldiers are not happy with them, they, the leadership, cannot boldly go and tell their foot soldiers that indeed they have lost. If Dr. Baumia was sensitive to the reaction of the foot soldiers, I'm sure he wouldn't have conceded, because many in MPP are not happy that we've lost. But we are listening to our leaders. That is what our leaders are telling us, that look, the election did not go well for the presidential contest. We have accepted it. We are going to reorganize our party for the future. I don't understand why the NDC, after winning the presidency, cannot boldly tell its party members that some of these seats indeed are not their seats. We have Ablekumanov, we have Tema Central, we have we have Obuasi East, we have Ahafano North, Ahafano Southwest. All these seats are pending. We have Techima South with proper coalition under security protection and with open table for all to participate. Ghanaians will see the outcome. Again, we have seen a lot of intimidation, frustrations, and undue delay on the part of the NDC. Ladies and gentlemen of the media, I think that our colleagues must be gracious in defeat. This is not about fighting unnecessary argument, shouting on top of your voice. They have won the presidency. There are seats that they know they have lost. They should stop the intimidation. They should stop the violence. There are people who are amassing at the gate. Should be dispersed. They themselves should go and talk to them. This is not the Ghana we negotiated for. This is not the kind of democracy we want. And I am happy that our candidate for Suhum has finally been declared the winner. We know that Ghana has won. We are going to champion our democracy, the rule of law, and we believe that all shall be well should our friends in the NDC decide to understand the issues, follow due process for Ghana to move on. Thank you very much indeed.
Agents of the independent candidates are raising concern that the 6 police stations left, if declared, would, in a matter of fact, have some consequential effects on what has just been declared.
No, they themselves, please, let me put out the fact well. The independent candidates agent and that of the NDC candidates agent were those who rejected the 6 polling stations. They rejected the inclusion of those results. We only yielded to their rejection. They said they would not allow the inclusion of those results. So it cannot be that they are saying that they would turn around and say that the result should be added. They said that they don't want the result should be added. I want.
Says they don't have the result of those polling
stations. No, please. Wait, please. There are 6 polling stations. One they cannot trace because of the confusion that ensued. For the 5 other polling stations, the results were there for us to collate. But the NDC and the independent candidate rejected. So they rejected it.
What's your response to the NDC who say that you have used the police to intimidate them and compel the EC to declare the result?
No, please. We are law-abiding, and they have never said that. I've not heard them say that.
I mean, that is the allegation they make in the course of the confusion when the police were building the wall around the EC.
We are all here. You know the peaceful atmosphere with which the collation was done. You see, my good friend, our friends are only acting in bad faith. They should stop it. When we were seated here, their seniors who came in knew that they had lost. And they came to tell us that we should compromise for the declaration to be done tomorrow because their foot soldiers are up in arms against them. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. They should be they should be honest. We want the process to continue peacefully. They shouldn't try to throw dust into the eyes of people. It's not fair.
I'm going to wait for Isawam to be declared before we leave here.
Well, it's in the hands of the EC and the security. We are here for collation, peaceful collation. Let's go by it. We are all here. Nobody is intimidating anybody. Look at the table. They delayed us for 2 hours. They came again, they left, and they've come again. We have our pink sheets. Your cameras are here. What is stopping the collation? If you've won, you've won. If you've lost, you've lost. And again, Dr. Bawumia conceded even before declaration. Why are they not allowing due process to be followed? Thank you very much.
Right, so that's Majority Leader Alexander Afenyo Markin briefing the media.
All right. Onia TV ni Onia FM ye kasem chow party upajai. I think sir Afenyo Markin special ye minority leader in the 9th parliament. But he's not helping matters. The way he's talking.
Then and the minority leader then they will not even need anything from him.
Maybe. Oh sir. On negotiation. So when we negotiate you NDC for the tia say no munjai ba you don't talk plenty. I've followed politics. So 2004 something happened. We negotiated. During the negotiations, whoever was the leader of the house or whoever was asked to lead the negotiating team was not talking plenty. You thank God. You thank the people.
You negotiate and you go and thank God.
Yes! What are you talking? God gave you the brain to negotiate. It was God who gave you the brain to negotiate. So you do the negotiations, you thank God, you thank the people, you thank EC, and you leave. He is talking too much. I'm telling him, when you're careful, say one person omo contest a year.
Another prayer.
Woman, you're careful. The way you're all kasa bibli no negotiations here.
No, I shall go before.
Emfa.
I mean,
say so one person almost a year another coalition. Ewo Ablikwa North. He mentioned it. You see, when you're careful, Emfa and MPP penny for no. It's a small boy. He doesn't know anything about politics. I mean, I don't know where the MP for some time. And we're minority.
But he nearly lost the seat.
Yes, Eti. Tell him, in politics, you don't do these things.
I'm going to talk about the fufro. NDC for, I'm going to talk about the fufro. I'm negotiate, I'm going to talk about the fufro.
Oh, yeah. I know High Court to put a bit much.
Yes, it's the High Court who put the bank here. They can still go to the Superior Court after High Court.
Fear. So, I'm going to High Court on Suhum. That's a court need declare results non null and void. Trouble about for MPP.
No, but you see, on our constituency.
Now, let me introduce you to Malamisa. Malamisa is a former Minister of Youth and Sports under the J. Kufuor administration. Malam Akwaba.
Yeah.
And then you blend Brofo and Chi.
Yes.
We'll have a very beautiful conversation.
Yes.
Now, yeah, quarters on here. See, because you're going to papa a fire here and
they cannot account for it. They don't even have it. And they're sitting there and say they want to collate with us. Who does that? Is that how we do elections?
This same thing happened for the Ablikman North, the Okanpe Central, and they say they will make sure all those ones are collated and declared. What would you?
We won't accept it. No, look, what they did is completely illegal. Look, CI 127 is very clear about collation and recollation. When a returning officer declares results, it is only a court of competent jurisdiction that can call for recollation. Nobody has that power. Jean Mesa doesn't have that power. At the national collation, I told Bossman and Tete that they are involved in illegality by asking that they should recollate. There's nothing like that in the law. The law is very clear that when you declare, a returning officer declares a result. If you are not satisfied with the declaration, you head to the court. What are they doing here? You saw Fantiakwa North, a returning officer who is clothed with the law, power by CI 127 to do declaration, declared our candidate winner for Fantiakwa North. At the time he was doing the declaration, the deputy was standing by him when he declared it. Today, what did you see? The deputy.
That was done under duress.
What are you seeing here? A whole of police. We are under police premises, training school. How will you describe this one?
They are providing security.
We're not providing security over there. All there were police there when the declaration was made. All the other areas. I saw that was at Domi Kwabinya. Military men and police were there. You describe it as duress? Is that how you describe it? And I'm saying that is illegality. Our government will not respect it.
Whilst preparations were underway, you expressed your displeasure, hoping that they would halt the pronouncement. Now it has been pronounced and it's official from the camp of the EC. What is next in line?
It's not official. We rejected it. You saw me. I was very emphatic, and I'm clear in my mind that we are not going to respect what has happened here. And nobody should hold himself having been elected for that area. We are not going to accept it.
What will we do differently when
the next line of action?
Our next line of action is under our sleeves. You wait. I've always been telling you, we have other plans for them. That's the plan we use in defeating them 56%. We have other plans. We are not going to respect this thing.
What's the plan?
I am saying we will respect that decision because we won't disclose our plans for it. We have our other plans for them.
You lay the emphasis that in the other constituencies that the EC returning officer declared, the NPP had the option to go to court to challenge that, but they called for recall. And that anytime a returning officer declares, the only option is to go to court. Why would you say you not respect this but not ready to go to court based on the emphasis you have laid?
This one, the parameters were very clear. The collation had not concluded because we have identified almost 3,000 votes that has been taken out. And we think that is illegal. You cannot just disenfranchise them because you cannot get your own pink sheets. That is wrong.
Right, so Dr. Rashid computer there, but also there's some sort of chaos erupting from Aduajiri again. It's the only constituency standing here at the moment, but there's some heated tensions here between...
I'm talking to you! I'm talking to you!
You cannot do anything, Massa.
What is it?
Massa, you cannot do anything. What's your local person? What is your local person? Who are you here? What is your local person? You have one power, so what? Power will be given to you on the 7th. Until that, you can't come here and intimidate anybody.
Why do you want to intimidate someone?
Easy. You have the mandate. Please, act and let's go.
The constituencies that, listen, journalists, listen, constituencies that have been declared already. The minister is bringing them here tomorrow to redo collation and count. We are saying that the police people should not get involved. If they bring it here, it will not happen. You try it. No Ashanti is coming here, no Greater Accra is coming here. If you like, try it. I am saying this to tell Jean. I will make sure. It is illegal. You will not ban this country. This one will do it tomorrow. The tension is too much. We will do it tomorrow. That's it. This one will do it tomorrow.
Right. So tensions brewing up here in the Aduajiri, in Sawam Aduajiri constituency, which is also involving members of the NDC as well. They've been able to put things under control at the moment. And a few moments ago, you've heard the results from Suhum as well, where the NPP came tops, and you also were informed about the winner for the constituency, Frank Asiedu Bequin. And just like I was saying, or have been saying, he has been here for a very long time, hoping that the results would go in his favor, and luckily it did go in his favor. Has been declared as a member of
I don't know, pray who I beg. Naniama. What do you hear?
No, no, you see, there be general men.
I don't pray who I beg.
Don't miss wrong. Don't no make.
Afenyo catch away your son to
yes, on the
back. Why am I in 2004? Huh? There are certain things that we've decided to keep it, but I brought 10 years so we can say it. Because Ben trying to credit you 10 years. What him how he got the stadium contract? I can say, wait a minute. It's for him to stay away from the 2004 general elections. Which way you Busano? That there was a little boy who was following you. And when I was the one to police him to stay away from the 2004 general elections. Because wait a minute, when election conform, that man over there, that Wyoming. So catch us or bury him. I'm telling you. He knows the deal.
No, but
when would the way you catch or say you will not do this today?
Yes, and at this point I agree with him.
Wyoming.
I agree with him. I agree with him. Masa.
Mr. Ken say wan kopa na chon.
Ken Bear.
Ken Japan. Nana kumia ye Wyoming. Bisa say ada na wo ba power mo wuja Wyoming ka. So position wo ye Wyoming. Bisa nana kumia. Alfred Agbesi Wyoming.
Yeah.
Me dinachi ura isleko. Those days. Mene kokoso hene ye yo odi akonwa sesi ye yi kokoso hene usha na busa no odati akonwa so mu yi wa chantere je kokoso busa no ye ne professor Senso former vice chancellor e wo le Keno ne ba boy na ofa aba wo ne papa office no busa no wo you see MPP nsua de these young guys here by party no, they don't study, they don't learn anything. They are just sitting there like that.
But General, in all things, NDC, you people should not agree. No, I'm not saying
they should agree. I'm just teasing.
But I'm not saying bro, drew near the court.
Damboche.
That is the only way.
Damboche Tiho, Lord Komi, despite everything, Lord Komi, and then Damboche. I remember very well. Time now, Doctor now no war as once woo you know.
Aye.
Oh,
Nebutaka
Mutaka na
yeah.
Then I could see no. MPP penny for in Abakumasi.
And I'm NDC near where MPP.
No, they be fair. Oh, they woo.
Aha. So I'm from what day.
They be near Payadi. Because Central Kumasi. Now what? Seat.
Yeah.
Seat closer to Benchiawo.
That was around 2005, eh?
Today, just here. What is this? Okay, no problem. Penifoni na be good. Say that tell you to 2004, but anyway. Until you can't stop Wyoming from coming close to 2004. Say I try no way.
Yeah.
Until now, I can't one parliamentary seat ever come by election. You will answer Wyoming today. Bisa Obi Amwa.
Okay.
That is why Wyoming top Kama Obi Amwa. I am saying it today. Obi Amwa, the Land Cruiser no team no. Honest Sir John Yinano. Wyoming a toy. Mina Makan never forget you. Obi Amwa MPP MP, former Deputy Minister of Youth and Sports and the former Deputy Minister of Local Government and Rural Development. Wyoming Tokabano. Opa Omidran Kacham Samwa. Oman the Land Cruiser more. Oman the Land Cruiser mono chow. And Oman Sir John so mono chow. That time Sir John the free UK aba ye GMPC. Executive Secretary. No competitor for Pancro no MP.
Yeah.
Sir John Oko nti ase wa make one hwe na me nya dance here.